to come to you with a new video. So the video today is going to be split up into two parts. So the first part is going to be my reflections on my word that I chose at the beginning of 2019, and the second part of the video will be my kind of insight and reasoning why I chose what I am choosing for this year 2020. If you guys would like to see more on this subject, then just keep on watching. Starting in 2019, I believe, I began this ritual of choosing a word at the beginning of the year to kind of represent the way that I felt intuitively that my year was going to be going towards. How I go about choosing my word, I'll either like sit in meditation, or like I'll do yoga practice, or I'll do some journaling. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, most of the time stuff like that doesn't happen. I'll just kind of sit and get into a space where I can ask myself questions, where I can essentially talk to myself and see where I'm at. I feel like a lot of times videos like this, thinking about like goals for 2020 or changing your mindset, change your life, whatever it may be, it can be really overwhelming and really daunting to think about, oh, okay, I have to, in order to be able to get to this place where I can figure out what I want to do, I need to meditate, or I need to create a ritual, or I need to get in this certain mindset in order to get to that place. And while I do definitely suggest that you kind of are in a place where you feel really stable, where you feel really comfortable, where you feel really open with being vulnerable and honest with yourself, and you are supported and you feel grounded in whatever way that means for you, however you need to get to that place. I do definitely suggest getting there before you start trying to dive into figuring out intuitively where you want your future to be going, or where you feel that it is going to take you. It doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to look Instagram worthy. It doesn't have to look YouTube worthy. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's. It can be like you twerking in your living room and getting some energy out, and then sitting down and just like thinking. But whatever brings you back into yourself is the best way that you will be able to get into the most authentic version of yourself, the most authentic representation of yourself, and you can trust that whatever guidance, whatever messages come through you or come to you are not from your ego, not from other people, not from outside sources, but are from within, are from source, are from a place that you can trust. Whatever comes up, trust it. It doesn't have to be the same word as somebody else's. If it is the same word as somebody else's, that's totally fine. It doesn't have to be something like super amazing or profound. It can be like balance, or just like happy, or timeliness, or I don't know, whatever it needs to be for you, you will receive exactly what you need. It's kind of like when you have to like flip a coin to make a decision about something. When that coin is in the air, that's the point where you open yourself to receiving whatever it is that you need to receive. So when you sit down and make the decision, okay, I'm going to do this, I am open, universe, to receiving whatever guidance you need to give to me. I am open to receiving the guidance that I need to receive from myself. Lay it on me. You flip that coin, you throw it up in the air, and right when it's up in the air, that's when your mind clicks, and whether you consciously or unconsciously make that decision, it happens, and then comes back down. You already know what you wanted. It's about that split, visceral, instinctual reaction that you have while that coin is in the air, and you know what you want, you know what you need, because we all know what we need. We all know exactly what we need. We just need to stop standing in our own way. So in 2019, I didn't really take the time to sit and really think about a word intentionally, and I just kind of like felt out intuitively like what certain lessons were teaching me, what certain challenges that were coming up were trying to teach me. And the thing that was reoccurring for me, and that's another way that you can find your word too, is just like look at the things that are reoccurring in your life and think about whatever it is that you tell yourself in order to get through it, or whatever it is that you find comfort in, and that may be what your word needs to be. All of this being said, my word for 2019 was trust. And that's so simple, and it's something that I talk about a lot. And there was a lot of things in the air over 2019, and if you saw my video, you would know a little bit of what went into that. But there was a lot of stuff that was just up in the air, and I didn't know, and I didn't have any answers. I needed to constantly remind myself to trust not only myself, but trust in the fact that I believe that there is a divine plan, that there is a reason why all of these things have transpired, and I am learning a lot through these experiences. I am able to separate myself from the experiences and have a lot of clarity when it comes to what it is exactly that I needed to get from that experience. This idea of trusting in myself and trusting that I am divinely taken care of, that I am always taken care of, like no matter what. And like thinking about the times when I said this to myself, it makes me emotional, because it honestly kept me through a lot. Really dark, not so great, not amazing feeling times, and it really helped so much. And I see how much something like this benefited me. And honestly, I think back on like as a teenager how much it could have benefited me just to be able to have something bring me comfort like that, just to know that I am always taken care of. Is just like, it's like, okay then. And if you 100%, 2000% believe it, like in your soul, then I have all that I need. I am always taken care of, and no matter what, I will be fine. I will figure it out. I'll handle exactly whatever I need to do, and whatever's supposed to happen will happen. I'm just here for the ride. So, my word for 2019 was trust, trusting my intuition, trusting my gut, trusting that I am always taken care of, trusting that I can trust myself. Trusting that I can trust myself. I am going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you would like to see part 2, I'll be talking about the word that I chose for this year, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you.